NASCAR Cup Series Managing Director Brad Moran has indicated that NASCAR is unlikely to issue any kind of penalties for the wreck involving Corey LaJoie and Kyle Busch that took place on Sunday at Pocono Raceway. Before we get to this, I'd like to ask you, please hit that subscribe button, hit that bell for notifications so you don't miss any of our future videos here at John Trent Racing. Before we get to Brad Moran's comments, let's take a look at the replay here. This is over on NASCAR and NBC on X. Let's take a look here. You can see they've got Kyle Busch marked out for us there. This is on a restart. 40 laps to go in the race. Kyle Busch comes down to block. Corey LaJoie then comes up, gets him in the left rear quarter panel, sends him spinning down the track and then back up the track, collects Ricky Stenhouse. I think Ryan Preece was involved. Here's another look at it. Kyle Busch with the block. Right there. Comes back up and clips him. And then people spinning to avoid, and then other people getting collect in the mayhem there. So that is the wreck. This is what Brad Moran had to say about it over on Sirius XM NASCAR Radio. Just have the audio clip here, so let's just take a listen.
Some things from inside the race, and a big topic of conversation here on the channel has been the contact between Corey LaJoie and Kyle Busch. Is that anything that's on NASCAR's radar, Brad, or is that being chalked up to just a racing incident at this point?
No, I mean, whenever, we believe it was, we believe it was a good hard racing, but no, we'll be talking about that more later today, and like we do anything that kind of, rises to catch our attention, and it got some folks' attention, and we reviewed it and we looked at it a few times, during the race, like when it happened, and as well, since then. But we'll do a good. We'll do a good debrief on it here this morning. We'll have all the footage. We'll have all the audio. We'll have all the SMT, and we'll go through. But as of right now, we believe it was, it was hard racing. A couple guys not giving each other enough room, obviously, and I don't, again, sitting here right now, don't believe it was intentional. But we'll certainly go through and do our due diligence to make sure that is correct.
So there you go. That is what Brad Moran had to say there. It does not sound like NASCAR will be issuing any penalties to Corey LaJoie or anyone involved in that wreck. And that is what he had to say. I think that is the right call. That was what my opinion was when I discussed this on Sunday, immediately following the wreck. I felt like it was just kind of good, hard racing. You get this stuff on the restarts. I don't think he was doing it on purpose. I don't think it was actually revenge or a vengeance type move. I felt like it was just kind of a chaotic restart, people trying to make moves. And I think Kyle Busch kind of said it right. I mean, people don't let up, and he was acting like a kamikaze, and he was. And that's what you kind of have to do, though, on these restarts. We hear this from these guys all the time. You cannot let up. You have to keep going. If you do let up, you're going to likely lose lots of positions on those restarts. I think Joey Logano was a victim of that on one of the restarts earlier in the race. I think he lost like 10 spots or something like that, and really kind of took him out of an opportunity to win the race. So you can't really let go. And track position is so paramount, especially in NASCAR Cup Series today. You really need that track position because the cars apparently, just based on what I've seen, they handle so much better when they're up front. And if you can get that track position, your car is just going to do better. And it's going to be harder for guys to get around you. And you're just going to have a better opportunity to win and to have a better finish. And so restarts are one of the main places where you can make a lot of move. And that's why you see a lot of highly aggressive moves. And I think that's exactly what Corey LaJoie's move was. And that's just kind of how it is. And it's good, hard racing. And I think this is something that NASCAR definitely wants to see. They like to see these restarts. That's why they have the whole stage racing stuff. So they get the restarts no matter what. And I don't think that they're going to be punishing people for basically providing the entertainment that they want to be provided. But those are kind of my thoughts on this. But let me know what you guys make of this. Do you think someone should be penalized? Do you think Corey LaJoie should receive a penalty there for clipping Kyle Busch in the left rear quarter panel, sending him up the track and causing the big wreck there at Pocono? Let me know in the comments below.